Hi guys, Steph here, okie dokie. So what we've got for you today is a lovely pen from my recent pen haul. Now, you would have seen a pen in my recent pen haul, this one here. There we go, we'll show it to you briefly. I was a little bit unprepared because, well, as you can see, it's in parts and it wasn't even serviced. Now it's all together, it's been serviced, thoroughly cleaned, and it's ready to go. Not only is it ready to go, but it's actually found a new home. It's going overseas to a lucky gentleman. But what we've got for you is, as you can see, it comes in a Parker box. We'll open it up. You can see it says Parker to the back. It's got this nice grey velvety bottom here. Comes with an aerometric converter, which has also been cleaned. Okay, just press the bar like so the gentleman can install that and fill the pen with his favourite ink. So let's pop the box to one side, and there we have it, a gorgeous fountain pen. And what we've got for you is simply it's a Parker Premier fountain pen, and it comes in what they term as a Chinese Laque pattern, or it's actually made of a sort of deep lacquered, it is deep lacquered, and it's very much this sort of Chinese theme. You can see these sort of deep sort of gold flecks, if you like, hence the Chinese lacquered pattern. It's very nice indeed. It's a highly desirable fountain pen, as are all these Parker Premier models. Now, I actually showed you a Parker Premier not long ago. It was my own personal one it's in my collection. What I'll do, I'll leave you, is it up there or somewhere later on? I'll leave you a link. You can go and have a look at that if you wish. But this one, as I say, the Parker Premier in this gorgeous Chinese Laque pattern. The size of it capped is 135 millimeters capped. Around the barrel, it's a nice 11 millimeters capped. Although, also from this sort of Chinese Laque pattern. Now this, I'm sort of getting fumbled there. This particular model, the Parker Premier, was actually an upgraded version of the very popular Parker 75. So what they did, they introduced this particular range of pens, the Parker Premiers, I believe around about 1983. And I believe they actually went through to the very early 1990s. But they were a very popular model, if you like. As I say, they came in a couple of gold versions. They came in a presidential Godron pattern, and they came in 18 karat gold and a 9 karat gold, which is the one I'll show you at the end of the barrel. They came also, incidentally, them two models were the sort of typical, what they term as the presidential models. They also brought out, I believe, is it called a Athenas, which was 22 karat gold plated with a lacquered finish. And then there was a striped versions, which came, I believe they call it, is it Grain d'Orge? Don't quote me, or don't. I know my pronunciation isn't good sometimes, but that's as good as it's going to get. But a Grain d'Orge in 22 karat gold plated, another one in 22 karat silver plated. They brought out this particular one, the Chinese Laque, a sterling silver Sisal, and a Noir, which was a black, so I think it was a turned acrylic model. So as you can see, they brought them out in a number of different models, but this one, the highly desirable Chinese Laque. Now, it's got these gold bands to the end of the barrel. To the bottom of the cap there, you can see it's actually got this like a faceted band, and it actually says Parker, and to the back somewhere there, it's got France. You've got the gold-filled, very recognisable arrow clip, as you can see there. And to the top again, we've got this black jewel, which I believe is a black onyx. And that matches the end of the barrel there. Also has this black jewel to the end of the barrel. So a very nice, very desirable, and at the time I believe it was quite an expensive pen. But all in all, it's a gorgeous pen, as you can see. Very nice, very desirable. Let's take the cap off for you. There we go. So it's got a slip cap. Let's show you the pen in a couple of different angles. As I say, it's been cleaned, serviced, and it's ready now to go to the new owner, as we said, across the sea. Now, if you look at the section and the nib there, for some people they'll say, well, that's Parker 75. Yes, as I've said earlier, it's an upgraded, or well, not an upgrade if you like, a replacement for the Parker 75, and the section and the nib etc. is very simple. It's very simple. I'm not very with it today. I'll have to get my vipping teeth together. It's actually very much like the Parker 75. That's what I meant to say. And if we show you the nib, there we go. What we'll do, let's just show you a close-up of the nib. Okay, so there we go. As I said, very much like a Parker 65. The difference being this one says Parker. It's got the number 750 to the left there. To the right, it's got France, and then underneath some sort of a symbol. And then to the middle there, we've got 18 karat gold, because a lot of the French nibs were made 18 karat gold. So a gorgeous nib. So there's a sideways view. There's the feed underneath, lovely and clean. You can see it's got the letter M. So what we've got is a medium nib. So let's get back to normal. Okay, so that's a lovely close-up of the nib. And basically that's about it. If we unscrew the barrel for you, you can see there's nothing inside. It is actually a cartridge converter. You can put cartridges, the Parker cartridges, or you can use a converter, as we showed you earlier, that comes with this particular pen. But a very, very nice pen, nice and comfortable, even with my large hands. Okay, so let's pop the cap back on. There we go. Closes with a nice click, and there we have it. So as you saw yesterday, it wasn't ready. It's now ready, fully cleaned. Everything is ready to go, and it's ready to go overseas to the new owner for him to enjoy for many years to come. Absolutely lovely. So there we have it. We've got a Parker Premier Chinese Laque fountain pen. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I enjoyed showing them to you people. Don't forget, leave a comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you will. Don't forget to subscribe. But for now, I'm just going to say Slava Ukraini from me and this gorgeous pen. Bye-bye for now.